Scratch his nose.
We got it.
So those are your initials, huh? $1 an hour.
So these are 26.
26.
The very first one, the flush one. That was higher, but now we top this, every 5 years.
Was Teddy the 26th president?
How about that?
That's right.
That would have been my guess. Just doing a little math.
How about that?
With their 26 steps.
26 steps.
There's a nurse, family nurse, right over there. Third plot over. A family nurse. I think her first name is Eve.
Family nurse on that, right?
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her. The pretty girl says, "Here, take a bite of this apple. Nothing's going to happen." Don't listen. Yeah. She's right down there. His family's name is Eva Losee. L-O-S-E-E. Or Losee. Anyway. Okay, here he is here.
Yep,
And
we got our picture.
You've been here before?
Well, we had just stepped up. This is our first time today, so we had just been up earlier before we took a little break.
Oh!
Right.
Famous saying, and this is how I explain it to the students, is that you can use the analogy of baseball. That you get up 4 times in a game, and you try to get a hit each time you get up. But if you get even 2 hits out of 4, that's major league caliber, so you'd be satisfied with your effort. But also use reason and logic. So that's what he meant by that. And he was very big into everything. He was first president of the historical. Here he is here. This is from the, he's third on the left, he's on the right. The man tailed him for 8 states until he got to Wisconsin, 1912, where there was no death penalty. His name was John Schenck. And he trailed him, and just when TR was going to get into the car, this man shot him right here. TR was blind in the left eye. So if you close your left eye, you'll see that you can't really see anything. So you look at all the photographs of TR after 1900, his left hand is either in his pocket or clenched, because he didn't want to react to anybody. You know how politicians sometimes go like that? Well, he didn't do that, and that saved his life. So, what saved his life also was a man by the name of Albert Martin. He jumped out of the car and tackled.
I think it was when he was boxing he became blind.
Well, he always had bad eyes anyway. It was a combination of things in the White House. But what's so interesting is that years before, about 10 years before, in Sagamore Hill, he held a meeting, TR, with some of the Ivy League coaches. Football was so dangerous. And he had a meeting. He said you have to have better equipment, helmets, shoulder pads, get rid of this flying wedge and everything else. TR Jr. had been knocked out twice, right? The man that saved his life 10 years later, his name was Albert Martin, was an ex-football player. Isn't that a nice story?
Yeah.
You heard it here. Because as a teacher, I used to always try to find these little stories that you know.
Makes nice connections.
Okay. So let me open this up.
Hold this.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you a nice story about the Congressional Medal of Honor and why it took 10 years for him to get that, 100 years for him to get that. Go ahead up. You can photograph each other.
Okay.
Wow.
You're correct.
I've looked on the websites.
Yeah.
And all the guys who have been to his grave.
Right.
None has been inside. They've all been outside.
They all have the shot outside
the
the.
first president in an airplane, first in the automobile, and first down in the submarine. So now you're the first in his
I
great
think McKinley was the first in an automobile.
No, because McKinley
Then
was.